essa bola vai rolar. Mundo é um tapete verde quando a bola chega lá. Coração fica na rede, na rede, na rede. Olá, olá.
Thanks for joining us. People all around the world are talking about soccer today. The 2014 FIFA World Cup kicked off this afternoon, so for the next month, you're going to be hearing a lot about the beautiful game. Min Dhariwal watched the first match with some fans in our city. Min, this tournament has everybody pretty excited.
A lot of people in yellow jerseys with big smiles on today. That's for sure. Thanks, Adrian. Yes, this is one of the world's biggest sporting events, and people in our city are showing all kinds of national pride.
The barbecue was fired up at Pampa Brazilian Steakhouse today, and so too was the Brazilian culture. The lead up to the opening game had everyone excited, but also a little on edge.
This is, of course, the ever famous trophy for the World Cup winner, and we're hoping that we're going to cheer Brazil on, and we're hoping that they're going to take this on July 13th for the final game. So we're going to keep it in the restaurant for the whole month to cheer them on.
Across town at Edmonton's Croatia club, nervous energy being expended on the soccer field. Inside, plenty of nervous fans awaiting the kickoff. Croatia was up against some big odds, taking on the World Cup favorites at home in the opener.
I'm hopeful that Croatia can win today, but we're thinking a tie might be possible. To equal the best in the world makes you pretty good.
For Edmonton's small Brazilian community, today's kickoff to the World Cup is a moment of national pride. And despite being thousands of kilometers away, they're feeling the buzz in our city.
And the soccer for us is pretty much like a religion, you see. I mean, the people, they feel it, and I'm sure that all the Brazilian people around the world are connected.
The start to the game was tense for both sides, but disaster struck for Brazil after an own goal. Then moments later, Neymar got the equalizer.
There's no words to describe how happy I was when when he scored.
Soon after, Brazil's stars took over from there, and the game was a success, a 3-1 victory. Some nerve-wracking moments aside, the boys from Brazil look to be on their way.
Pretty good finish for them, for sure. Of course, we'll have lots more on the start of the World Cup throughout the newscast. You can also go to cbc.ca/Edmonton to find an interactive map that shows you where to watch the games in our city. Adrian?
Edmonton as well. Our Dan Grummett is at a downtown restaurant where soccer fans are expected to gather this afternoon. Dan?
Hi, Veronica. Yes, I'm at Pampa Brazilian Steakhouse. It's got Brazilian in the titles. You know, they're fired up about the World Cup down here. In fact, one fan handed me the World Cup trophy. The actual trophy. No, I'm just kidding. This is just a replica, but it's got some good weight to it as well. And this is actually going to be the kickoff for today's game. And actually standing beside the general manager and co-owner of Pampa, Oscar Lopez. Oscar, thanks for joining us. You guys wanted to specifically have a party to invite as I understand it, thousands of Brazilian Edmontonians that live in the city.
Absolutely. I mean, not just our Brazilian friends, but anyone in Edmonton that enjoys soccer and wants to join us today. We've got the kickoff game starting at 2 o'clock. Brazil against Croatia in our private room. We still got some seats available. We're serving some fantastic barbecue to welcome everyone on the house, of course. And we're here to launch the 2014 FIFA World Cup and invite everyone to come out and join us for sure.
So I know we're in the early stages of the setup here, but the meat's already starting to smell good. What can we expect to see down here later this afternoon? What do you think the atmosphere will be like?
Yeah, I think it's going to be fantastic. You know, we've got a beautiful barbecue set up, cooking over lump hardwood charcoal. We got a few Brazilian delicacies like chicken heart, our signature pork sausage, a wonderful, wonderful bacon-wrapped chicken. And later on, we are going to have some samba dancers from Brazil, of course, and there's going to be some traditional drumming as well to liven up the atmosphere as well, for sure.
It sounds like it'll certainly be a party down here. Everybody watching to see if Brazil can defeat Croatia. And Croatians also going to be watching at the Edmonton Croatian Soccer Club. We'll catch up with them and get their reaction as the game goes on tonight at 6. Veronica?
Sounds great. Have fun, Dad.
Thanks, I will.
Thank you. To Edmonton's friends.
Fever pitch in Edmonton, especially with the Brazilian community. Fans of the yellow and blue gathered at Edmonton's only Brazilian steakhouse to watch this afternoon's game between Croatia and the host country.
It feels a little bit like a piece of home. Make sure that we're there and be part of home. So it's really important. We love soccer. We love soccer. We love the game.
We breathe football. We breathe football. It's
Viewing parties for other nations will be held in Edmonton throughout the tournament. And there were rolling cheers throughout the newsroom today. Time now to check in with our John.
In the World Cup, so Edmontonians are making their other allegiances known. Dan Grummer has more.
It's been a long 4 years, but footy fans have a reason to dance.
We love soccer. We love soccer. We love the game.
We breathe football. We breathe football. It's the 2014 World Cup kicked off mid-afternoon Edmonton time. Fans uniting at Edmonton's only Brazilian steakhouse.
It feels a little bit like a piece of home. Make sure that we're there and be part of home.
Clinging to every chance. Across the city, an even larger Croatian contingent. Brazil facing a shocking early deficit until... How are the nerves now after the first goal?
Much better now.
There will be viewing parties for other nations scattered across Edmonton throughout the duration of the World Cup. Fans of the English plan on making their presence felt here on White Avenue on Saturday ahead of England's match with Italy.
That's the English Templar night. We're going to be dressed up like that on White Ave.
Anthony Bent's office is decked out in all things England. He admits the World Cup is bringing out the kid in him.
Got a sticker book. Look, my friends are doing it. And then, so that's what I've got so far. So if anyone's got a Wayne Rooney they want to swap.
Bent and fans like him will reschedule their lives around watching the games.
The wife not too happy, but it's just 4 weeks.
Wearing different colors with the same ultimate goal.
World Cup? There's only one choice.
Dan Grummett, CTV News, Edmonton.
And later on in sports, Adam Cook has a story of a father and son who are heading to Brazil for the World Cup. You won't believe what they had to go through.
For the FIFA World Cup, Pampa Brazilian Steakhouse has you covered. Just a little excited. The restaurant hosted a barbecue party for the kickoff today, and that's where you can catch select games live throughout the World Cup. That was also featuring a special menu during the games.
Being the only Brazilian steakhouse in Edmonton, we're so excited to be on board with the World Cup being in Brazil. What better place to cheer on Brazil than in a Brazilian steakhouse?
Croatia faced off against Brazil for the opening match.
And they won 3-1.
Congratulations.
And for everyone that knows, we can't show all the highlights because of broadcast.
rules.
Yeah.